Well, it's time now for another episode of Field Forward, brought to you by Pioneer. Joining us for a conversation, Pioneer field agronomist in Northwest Iowa, Steve Lusink, is with us here to talk about Pioneer brand Z-Series soybeans. Steve, first of all, thanks for the time today. Hope all is well.
You're very welcome. Glad to be on and join you, Jesse.
Well, let's just start. Tell us a little bit about when Corteva launched the new Pioneer brand Z-Series soybeans, Steve.
Overall, Corteva launched Pioneer Z Series in 2024. That was kind of a limited availability, limited launch year for us. But now that we've moved into the next growing season, currently where I'm standing today, we're about 85% Z Series. So we've made a very rapid adaptation, and the farmers have moved on. They're always very ready and accepting of new things that we bring them.
Well, I know there was a lot of excitement ahead of the launch of Z-Series soybeans as I talked with folks throughout Pioneer and Corteva and farmers as well. So let's dive into some of the benefits of Z-Series soybeans, Steve.
The first and foremost, the big thing is this new class of soybeans offers farmers a significant yield advantage and a much better disease resistance package. So in the past, we've looked at things that could either have a good disease or bring you a ton of yield, and now we're getting the best of both worlds. So in 2024 data, Z Series soybeans edged out all competitors and other resistance traits from other competitors by an average of 3.5 bushel an acre, with 73% wins. And versus all other enlist soybeans, enlist E3, the Z Series beat the competitors by 3.7 bushel with 75% wins. So significant yield advantage and a very high win percentage.
Well, let's talk about some of the defense traits. What are those that are available in the Z-Series soybeans, Steve?
The big thing with it is with Pioneer brand Z Series soybeans, we offer significant added defense without hindering yield. We all know that farmers love yield, and that's what they get paid with. So, especially with our location where we're at, growers are all about yield and high yield performance. So now we're getting the best of both worlds. We're incorporating those traits into the Z Series beans. And with that, we're bringing enhanced white mold control, improved iron chlorosis tolerance, and a new level of cyst tolerance thanks to the availability of P. king resistance. So when it comes to disease, the genetics of the Z Series soybeans offer naturally better field tolerance. And in that, we're able to select for these defense traits that continue to bring the yield, but also give you that defense package to help protect that yield.
A lot of key diseases and pest pressures that we do have to fight in some way, somehow, and Z-Series helping do that. Will farmers need to make any changes to their day-to-day operations with these new soybeans?
Overall, no, they're not going to have to make any adjustments. This is simply provide an enhanced level of native protection against the diseases and the pests that we commonly encounter here in the field. We're not suggesting farmers make any wholesale changes to their operations just because they're planting Z Series. Rather, we've made the changes to enhance their operations. So really the only thing they need to look at is how to handle more yield.
Well, Steve, I'd love to ask you as well, what are soybean farmers doing at this point in the growing season? How are things looking in your territory right now?
Overall, up here in Northwest Iowa, we're probably about picture perfect. We started out early. We had great soil conditions for planting. Things got put in great conditions. We're off to a great start. We've been receiving some pretty timely rains, even though they've come with a few hailstones that have nicked some things up. But overall, right now, growers are focused on controlling weeds, spraying fungicide to control disease, and they're just letting these things grow.
Well, that is good to hear. And as we wrap up, Steve, if folks want to learn more about Pioneer Z Series soybeans, I'm sure if they go online, pioneer.com, reach out to their local retailer, their local agronomist, et cetera, et cetera. There's, I'm sure, a lot of great ways to learn more, isn't there, Steve?
Absolutely. Just get in contact with your local Pioneer rep or get a hold of myself, and we'd be glad to help you out.
Fantastic. Well, we appreciate the time learning more about Pioneer's brand Z-Series soybeans with Steve Lusink, Pioneer Field Agronomist. Steve, thanks for joining us on the show today. Appreciate the time, and we'll wish you best of luck with the rest of the growing season.
Well, thank you very much, Jesse. Best of luck to you as well, and thanks for the opportunity.